What did we talk about today? Does anybody know? Huh?
I'll wait.
The kids that did come, I think they left. We talked about, they said earlier about Jesus coming to ask his friends to stay awake so he could what? Pray. Remember? He came back 3 times and what happened? They were what? They weren't awake, what were they?
Praying.
No, it was the opposite of awake. If they weren't awake, what were they?
Sleeping.
They were sleeping. They were sleeping. How many? I told David this morning. How many times, Aubrey? How many times did your mama tell you do that before you go to bed, and you're so sleepy you can't do it, huh? That's how they were. They fell asleep 3 times. Jesus came back and said, "Please stay awake so I can pray." Right? Why were they wanting him to stay awake? Because people were after Jesus, weren't they? And they were just for Easter. They were about to get him, and they were going to get him and take him to prison.
Uh-oh.
I have extra babies today. If anybody would like them, I'll put $20 with them, and they can go. But no, I'm blessed to have my grandchildren here, and they're in church. I'm blessed to. Jesus is very patient with us, all of us. You know, I need an extra dose if I can have it. But part of what we talked about today was also about being Irish and talking about the St. Patrick's Day, that we're having our St. Patrick's Day party today back there at Tuna's Church. And we talked about one thing about being Irish and being different. We're all the same, but some of us are different. I know that AJ and Aubrey, I asked their mother when she brought them if they have Irish in them, and she said they did. So they have a little bit Irish in them as well as Comanche and I think German. I'm not exactly sure, but they have a lot of stuff. And so we were talking about cultures and how different we are, and how we're all the same, but we're all different. And even though one of us might be a full blood and one of us might be an eighth or a quarter or a half, you know, God, it doesn't matter. God sees he just sees people he loves. That's all he sees, and that's how we should see each other. Even though we don't look the same, and some of our hair is lighter, some of us have freckles and red hair, and you know, some of us are different. Some of us look just like each other, you know, but some of us don't. And so we have to, yes ma'am?
Like I look just like my dad?
You look just like your dad. And see, like kids in your school, don't they all look different? They all look different. They're all different, but they're all the same, right? They're all kids in school, yes. Right? And then we have to watch out. We can't be bullying. We can't be doing none of that stuff because God, AJ, get up. Because God wouldn't like that. God would never bully anybody, would he?
No.
God wouldn't do that, right? So we have to be what? Like God. Be a child, but we also have to be like God. She's just...
Amen.
Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to say a prayer because we thank God for all the different people in the world, right? All the different people. Because what if we were all the same? Would that not be boring? If we were everything alike, exactly. That would not be fun at all. Because we all bring something different to the table. We all like to do different things. No, we don't all like to do the same thing. So it kind of gives us a big variety of things we can do, right? So we all have to appreciate all our brothers and sisters, even though they look different. And we all have different cultures. Some of us could be Irish. Some of us could be Indian. Some of us could be Hispanic. Whatever we are, we have to be what? Proud of it. Whatever it is. Because that's what God made you. And God don't make mistakes, right? Amen. Amen. Okay, let's say our prayer. Come on, Aubrey. Let's say our prayers. Ready? Okay. Dear God.
Dear God.
We thank you for making us.
We thank you for making us.
We thank you for people who are different.
We thank you for people who are different.
We thank you for the Irish.
We thank you for the Irish.
And St. Patrick's.
And St. Patrick's.
And we love you.
And we love you.
And we're going to try to be like you.
And we're going to try to be like you.
Amen.
Amen.